Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to your first playthrough. So, let's get right into it and check out this first attack contract. Alright, so we have... Oh, is this the first... This is the first conflict I've actually participated in. Okay. So, when you start a flare-up mission, whenever attack contract X days comes, you'll get this screen. This will tell you a couple of things. The faction you're fighting for, which you know the other faction because there's only ever two factions directly involved in one of these conflicts, one of these flare-ups. So, we're working for Republic of the Spear. We know that we're against the, not Draconis Combine, Capellans. We're against the Capellans. And this mission is Commander Contested Will. Details will be provided, but it seems to be a capture base sounds urgent. So, if you pass, it will hurt the faction you're fighting for. And if you launch the mission and fail, it will hurt the faction you're fighting for. But if you launch the mission and succeed, your faction will do better. And then if your faction does well enough, they will win the flare-up. So, after you... Okay, event popped at the exact same time. We're gonna not risk getting anyone sick with food poisoning. I don't care about low spirits. Low spirits just means they can't use vigilance and offensive push and stuff, and we're not really at a place where we can reliably use them anyway. So, you cannot leave. Once you agree to do a mission as part of a flare-up, you're doing that mission. Win or lose, you're gonna drop. So, we see that it is a 2.5 skull. This could have been anything from a 1.5 to a 3.5, because that's the difficulty variation we have for our settings for this playthrough. And that is the skull rating of the planet. It's a 2.5 skull planet. So it just so happens this is dead center. This is the standard difficulty for this planet. But you will also notice that this is a much more lucrative than normal 2.5 skull. Maybe not directly here, but whenever you're taking part of a flare-up, you're going to get more. And, yeah, we're going to get 6 reputation with Republic of Spear. We're going to lose 5 with the Capellans, but that's fine. And I'm going to go full salvage because we're fine for the next financial report. And I would like, especially, if I could get a nice stealth mech, or if I could get, like, some really good, like... any kind of electronic warfare components, because Capellans are known for being sneaky and being backstabby. So we are very likely to come across stealth mechs fighting the Capellans, which is nice. I like stealth. We're gonna drop the Scorpion because it's our lowest impact vehicle. And there is an argument to be made for dropping 3 vehicles and 3 mechs, because we're only going to have 3 days before the next contract. Period. There's always just 3 days until the next contract. And if we don't have a strong enough team to drop, for example, if it's a 3.5 skull mission, then if we accept it and the mechs that we need to be able to drop on a 3.5 skull mission just aren't available, we're going to be in some trouble. So I am still going to drop Cloak. I'm going to drop the Bushwhacker, because it's just a good versatile mech. And since it's a capture base, I think Calcifer would actually be a really good pick for a capture base, because there's likely to be turrets, and heat damage translates to massive damage on turrets. So I think I'm definitely going to bring Calcifer. I think I'm actually going to leave Cloak home. Am I? See, this is the thing. Whatever mission comes next in 3 days, our Mechwarriors, if they're not injured, should be out of fatigue in time. Because they all have at least 4 guts. And I believe 4 guts is 3 days of fatigue, generally. But even if we have to drop just the Lineholder, Stormcrow, and Phoenix Hawk, or the Stealth, there's a lot of combination. We have a lot of combinations that we could drop, and maybe. So the Saladin, I definitely want to bring 100%. The AC-20 against a stationary target, i.e. turrets, is very likely to hit, even with Rusalka being cautious. So that's 100 damage pinpoint from a vehicle that's very hard to hit. The Choser's a bit slower. I definitely want to bring the Shieldtron because I can literally just soak so much damage with it. And obviously it has the electronic warfare stuff, and if necessary I can just hide behind a hill and lob stuff over it. So, if I were to leave a vehicle, I think I would leave the Choser behind. And I think I will because I do have enough mechs that if anything bad happens, I should be fine. And this will give me a chance. Well, I don't want to bring Tonka, because hopefully we're able to destroy the turrets fast enough with longer range mechs or with fast mechs that have significant damage. Hopefully we're able to tear the turrets apart fast enough that we wouldn't even really get close enough to do much. I mean, yes, it has more range now. It has the LBX and the MRM, so it can reach out a little bit further now, compared to the snub nose that had the damage fall off in the SRM. But it still is all about walking slowly and soaking damage, and I don't think that's what we need for this mission. We could go long range, but I think since it's Highlands, there's likely to be a lot of terrain that could potentially interfere with our line of sight. So I think I'm actually going to bring the Stormcrow. It's stealth, so it's not likely to get hit a lot. It's very high damage, especially against turrets, because it also has the Inferno ammo. It has a lot of crit chance, it's fast and stealthy and good. So I think we're going to bring the Stormcrow, Calcifer. Maybe we leave the Bushwhacker, actually. Because we could bring our new super long range and capable of indirect fire line holder. And indirect fire against stationary targets is highly effective. And we could just fire the pinpoint thunderbolts and the regular LRMs against turrets very easily. And if you control the line of sight and you control the engagement, it's usually pretty easy to destroy the defenders and turrets separately. I think so. I think we're gonna leave the Bushwhacker home. And I think we're gonna bring the Line Holder, Stormcrow, and Calcifer. Okay. So who is piloting what? Obviously we need to keep Hellion in reserve because she's the only one that can pilot the Phoenix Hawk. Braver was the Stormcrow because the machine guns have no recoil when he's firing them. Also, reduced stability damage taken, improved panic resist is nice. And additional minus stability damage, so he's never going to get knocked unsteady. Especially whenever he can reserve to drop stability damage, so the Stormcrow can sprint all the time with Braver. That's why we have him on that. Calcifer was Holdra. And that's mostly just because she's reckless, lucky, military. Yeah, sure. Sure, that's good. Who are we going to put on the line holder? Ooh. Narf's actually really good for the line holder. What has he been dropping on? Stormcrow, we don't really want him on it because reckless is bad if you're potentially getting max evasion. Or not necessarily bad, just it reduces your defense if you potentially could get max evasion. The bonus clustering will be actually really nice when we fire the LRM and pulse laser and there we go, line holder. LRM pulse laser, the follow-up, The high explosive, the clustering doesn't really matter for the high explosive, I don't think. Maybe it does, I don't know, honestly. I'm... Like, I know whether or not the damage instances hit the mech are not affected by clustering, but maybe the location they hit, if they do hit the mech, is affected by clustering. Then again, there's also no jam chance on any of these weapons, so maybe Narf's not the right pick there. Tainted Loki is obviously a vehicle pilot. I think we go with Narf just because... Yeah. Who else? I mean... Plus 40 affinity. Hold on. No. Reduced damage taken and reduced ability damage and damage resistance. Like, that's cool and all. And it would get him more experience, but no, I think, we have a lot of vehicle pilots, actually. You know what? I think I am just going to drop Narf in it. Even if he doesn't end up staying in it, he's kind of just been all over the place. But, like, he's a good pick. Reckless is great on a slow-moving mech. Because there is no downside if you can't get max evasion. Like, if you can't get anywhere close to max evasion, there is no downside to Reckless. It's just one evasion ignore. And even if there's no jam chance, the clustering does still help with the missiles. So that is going to be the team we drop. We got 3 stars against 2.5 skulls. Alright, so very standard capture base. Just dropping in. Blah, blah, blah. Capellan's being sneaky. Get the base back. Yep. We can do that.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Is this also the first capture base I've done in this playthrough? Is it? Huh. Also, we can drop anywhere. I believe that means there are no defenders. Maybe up on this hill. But, yeah, there do not appear to be turrets. Because if there were turrets, they'd be around the base itself. I am still going to drop on the high ground up here. I can always run a fast mech run down there easy. But, let's see. Lineholder... Stormcrow, Calcifer, Incubus, Shiltron, Saladin. Sure. Actually, the Saladin's gonna have a rough time going down the rough terrain and through the forests. Okay. Pacify the area around the base. Yeah. Lineholder, sprinting for 4.
Moving to position.
Okay. I mean, Stormcrow, sprinting for 6,
On
sure.
my way.
Don't really care about the rough terrain because Braver gets a lot of stability damage reduction.
On my way.
Okay, and then Cloak. 10 in cover, I think, is better than 11 in this situation.
Roger.
The Shiltron, actually, I don't mind keeping kinda
You got it.
wherever. And then, like I said, yeah, the hover tank's gonna struggle a little bit on the slope there. Okay. So there don't appear to be any defenders. So this should be quite the cakewalk. Or, you know, milk run, or whatever you want to call it. It should be pretty easy. I'm not even gonna bother staying in cover with those guys. 11 in cover.
Understood.
Sweet. Shiltron, just kind of zigging back and forth, zigging and zagging between cover. I do need to get my hover tank to open ground fast, though, so I can actually get the proper evasion it needs. But yeah, we're just making our way in there. So since there's no turrets,
Moving
and
out.
since there's no defending lance, that means everything is going to happen once we actually capture.
Moving to position.
Oh, dropship is inbound. So don't stand there. Noted. Absolutely noted. So Cloak definitely wants to run around. I do not want to have Cloak vulnerable to anything whenever everything hits the fan.
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh man, this Saladin needs to get out of here though. I think I definitely wait till I can get the Saladin to the open ground. It was a massive mistake to drop it up here. I mean, honestly, there's no need to rush with our long-range mechs. Or with our long-range units. Like, all my little speedy guys can stick together, sort of. But,
On it.
yeah, the Shiltron and the line holder can just kind of hang back. There we go. That's the kind of evasion I need to be getting.
Okay, let's
Also
go.
looks like we can't get up this little ledge right there. So, alright.
I'm picking up a
Here
new
we
sensor
go.
trace.
Oh,
Looks like enemy
okay.
reinforcements.
See, I thought they weren't going to drop until we actually captured the base. Ooh, void system. Yes. Oh, I would love to have a void system. Ow. Okay. A little bit of splash, but
Holding.
luckily we moved and braced, so the line holder should not take basically any damage from these guys. So, we have an Assassin 21, which, if memory serves, is like a medium laser LRM 5 SRM 4, something like that. Some crazy little combination. The cavalry has 3 energy and 3 ballistic, which is interesting. That doesn't seem to indicate any kind of wing-mounted weapon. Oh, it's an ass wing. Okay, so that is a very, very good Cougar with very, very good stuff. And while I want it, I also am afraid of it, because that thing has a lot. And then they also have a heavy hover APC with machine guns. Okay,
What's up, boss?
so we can basically ignore the heavy hover APC with machine guns. Oh, it's a backstrike. Oh, it's a backstrike, but until we get line of sight, we don't know what it's actually going to look like. The Outswing has 6, but I think he's going to get more once he gets a turn to act. I think we try to get heat on the Outswing, honestly. Because if that thing is able to just alpha strike us with impunity, we got problems.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Hey, we got some stray shots of the vehicle too. Oh man, only 29 heat.
Short-range missiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna hold off on Cloak. They probably, at that range with Cloak stealth, they probably don't even know it's there. But yeah, we got some problems here. There goes the S-Wing. Ow. Yep. That's the Shieldtron soaking a lot of damage.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Better the Shieldtron than the line holder.
Ready for orders.
Okay.
Standing by.
Stormcrow. I cannot get a line on the Oswing, huh? I can? No, I can only get the VTOL there. Okay. Well, this VTOL is about to have a lot more than 6 evasion, I think, but I can't shoot. Oh wait, no. This is the Stormcrow. Okay, hold on. Do I want to commit to taking the Stormcrow's turn right now?
Receiving you.
Or do I want to start with the line holder? So, the Assassin and Oswing have already acted. I could potentially take the VTOL down before it acts.
Roger.
Now, I'm giving up the guarded that I had. I forget. Does this have anything? No kind of bonuses or penalties against VTOLs. This is pinpoint. So yeah, no. Let's go high explosive. And Swarm does nothing against flyers. Sure.
On it.
Okay. some damage.
What's up, boss?
Okay. I doubt the B-pod's gonna go off. But we're gonna kick the supercharger on. Oh man, I can get a back strike. I can get a back strike. Okay. Turn 14 is... Yeah, we just... If we can. Nope, can't get a side strike. Okay.
Let's move.
Let's go for it then. Just move in. Right. Don't have an ECM that I could possibly turn to active. Okay. And I'm gonna go all in because there's actually a chance that we get through this armor. May not seem like it, but we are firing... Man, Inferno's really only 10? Okay, well then I'm gonna go with LK. Yeah, I'll go with hit chance here. Alright. Nope, not enough.
No.
Oh, our Saladin. Our Saladin actually gets a shot. I didn't realize she was the same... Oh, she wasn't the same initiative. She was lower initiative. Sure.
Oh boy.
I mean, the hit chance is probably going to be absolutely atrocious, but it's worth a shot. 18% to kill. Nope.
Firing alpha strike. Oy.
Unfortunate. Okay, so what do you got? You got a stand and shoot?
Damage is light.
Okay.
What do you need?
That's a stand and shoot. Pretty sure he's just dead. Now, what are the odds I stray shot here? What are the odds I stray shot? I mean... It's fine. Yeah, didn't even hit. Oh, we hit the tag. That matters. Tag on a target that didn't move. Yeah, more machine guns. I'm not worried at all about the machine guns. Alright.
Your order, Skipper.
I would really like you to not shoot your buddy in the back. I cannot fire directly if I do not want to get shot in the back. So I will fire indirectly. And I believe the thermobaric is not heat, even though it sounds like it should be. So I'm gonna fire at the assassin. No. I'm gonna fire at the Auswing because if it deviates away, it'll hit the assassin rather than my
Copy
people.
that.
Oh. It can hit flyers. Good to know. That would have mildly changed my tactics. Just a bit. But it's fine. I'm absolutely gonna run to the back of the Auswing.
No target.
Calcifer does have an ECM that I can kick into active mode. And instantly my hit chance gets marginally better.
Putting one in the back.
Okay.
Standing by.
Ooh, Radical. Radical compact heatsink kit. No kidding. Okay. Definitely do not want to use the AoE stuff I have, now that I have a mech right there in the mess of it. But that's the nice thing here. I can just turn it to pinpoint
All weapon systems.
and get a kill. Ammo explosion. Beautiful.
Hostile removed. Yep.
Absolutely love it. I'm actually going to wait until the Stormcrow moves. Absolutely. So here's the heavy APC, which is going to stand and fire and shoot. Unless it has ace pilot. Nope. So, for some reason, did it take... Oh, it did take damage. It took some serious damage from standing in that fire. What's our failed chance? 12%? Yeah, let's turn that off. I really don't want to backstrike him, though. Okay. Okay. I do not want to destroy,
Copy that.
because this mech is basically all the salvage we're going to get. So I definitely want to go heat. And this is part of the beauty of the new Stormcrow build. Is we can go heat. I'll leave the B-pod.
God.
The odds of it hitting are insanely low. Alright. Cougar. Still shooting. Still doing actually respectable damage.
I'm showing minor damage.
He is generating more heat, though.
What do you need?
I mean... odds of stray shot are pretty low.
Moving fast.
So, yeah. We don't really have anyone that we could have accidentally shot there. I really don't want to hit him with an AC-20. So, we're gonna... yeah, sure.
Moving to position.
We'll drive through some fire, take a little bit of damage, and then 56.6.
This is enough.
Miss. Beautiful.
Ready to rock.
Alright, Shieldtron.
10-4.
We are going to use the Shieldtron to not shoot the artillery and just fire the MRM. I'll take 9 damage.
Yep.
Alright, Sarge. If you would kindly kill the last of his buddies.
Copy that.
What is the range on this? Right. Can't do that while target is selected. Yeah, he's within the range. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm on it.
Still alive.
Ready for orders.
Amazing. Absolutely, Calcifer is going to go into his back again.
Coordinates received.
Make him toasty again. Hopefully not kill him. There's a chance, though.
Gotcha.
Something exploded.
That hit something good.
He is stressed, though,
Receiving you.
so that's good. Alright, here comes the beauty of the line holder. We can't get direct line of sight, but we don't care.
Heading out.
We are able to fire indirectly with the vast majority of what we got. And there he goes.
Let's go.
Alright,
Target eliminated.
if I can get a full Oswang,
Receiving you.
I mean, do I just stand and shoot this, honestly? Not in his back, though. No, not in his back. Okay. So I definitely do not stand and shoot this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Beautiful.
Roger.
Yeah. Enjoy some more heat, buddy. I'm actually going to turn the B-pod off just in case it does actually hit.
Skipper.
And yeah, I literally have nothing I care about doing here except maybe moving forward and Guardian ECM active.
I'm here.
Saladin. I mean, break line of sight
Throttling up. For
just to make sure nothing unfortunate happens.
Let's hit him hard.
And I know I'm playing with my food. I know. But at the same time, also that minimum range, like the minimum range on our line holder is insanely small considering what it's carrying. The LRM and the Thunderbolt should not have that small of a minimum range, but the fire control missile range is very good for what it is. I don't want to damage my own people. I'm not going to play... I was about to say I'm not going to play with them too... Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention. Did I have anyone? I don't think I had anyone in the landing zone. I thought that wasn't going to land until I captured the point. I also thought the enemies weren't going to drop until I captured the point, but,
Yeah?
Yep, I was incorrect on both counts.
Bugging out.
But it looks like nobody exploded, so it's all good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, Commander.
I mean, yeah, just
Roger
don't
that.
need to
Digging
go
in.
anywhere, I don't think. I will scoot with the Saladin just in case because it has, like, no armor.
Commander?
Stormcrow. I don't even know what I'm doing this for. The mission should be over. Should be completely and totally over.
Coordinates received.
But, just in case. Man, that's a full Oswing.
Yup.
Like, that's a full Oswing.
I got
Oh, that's so good. Okay, Sarge. Grab it. Everyone else,
it. Roger.
brace, and we go home. Alright.
Mission successful.
Okay. Very easy. 744,000 C-bills. This is what I was talking about. We negotiated for 0 C-bills. But even after our drop costs, we get an additional 350,000 bonus. But 0 additional salvage, so... Yeah, that's flare-ups. They are very lucrative. So... The Cougar Oswang is the hero Cougar. Affinities: stealthy, crit resist, stability resist, heat generation. And it's an Omni, and its quirk is the AR-20 Warfare Suite. I have to. I have to. It's so good. It's so good, and it's a 40-tonner. Oh man, 2 medium X pulses. Advanced Optics Mark III. Oh no. Apollo MRM attachment. Oh no. Battle Computer Critical Gunnery. There's so much good stuff. On the bright side, it's a very compact salvage screen, because there were only 4 enemies. And we did kind of obliterate... Oh man, there's a void system too. Okay. So, a stealth system, a bog standard stealth system, not chameleon and not any of the other like void system mimetic stealth. A standard stealth system reduces your sensor signature and makes it harder for enemies to detect you with their sensors. So it's basically just really good ECM. Mimetic stealth is Predator style. Like, you become really hard to see. So they can also lose visuals even if you're almost right on top of them. Like, Void System is so good. Yeah, Void System is a hybrid evolution of Star League era Chameleon, yeah. And Null Signature, yeah. Yeah. I have to. Like, it's so good. Oh man, there's so much. There's so much you know what? I'm happy with it. I'm happy with this. If I get nothing else, I'm happy with this. So, we did get an assassin part. We got a cavalry part, whatever. We got the full Oswang. We got 3 parts of the machine gun hover APC. Woo. 3 medium lasers. Okay. We did get the advanced optics, so I'm not going to complain about the medium lasers. We got the battle computer criticals. Did we also get the Apollo ammo? We got the radical compact heatsink kit. We got the Apollo. Okay. Okay. Structure, sensor basic, sure. I don't care. Factual standard, that's fine. We got everything I could possibly have wanted. Like, there was nothing else in that list that really, like, struck me as, oh my god, I want that, as bad as the advanced optics, the MRM with its ammo, and the battle computer critical. I didn't even see the radical compact kit, so, like, and then LK ammo is the icing on the cake. That's, ooh, so good. Alright, 13,000 C-bills is all of our pay, all that we have to worry about. And in 3 days, the Chameleon will be ready to start building. And yeah, since the next contract is not for 3 days, we can literally just prioritize repairing the Chameleon, or finishing prepping the Chameleon for a build, as we also repair the Stormcrow and Lineholder. So good. Let's just look. We have one slot open, and that slot is 100% going to the Oswang. All right. How lucky did we get? I see a Fire Control Mark II. Gunnery support. Oh man. Okay. We got the Fire Control Mark II. We got the Gunnery Support B. We got the Battle Computer Heat. Medium X Pulse. 2 mag shots, whatever. I don't care about the mag shots. Yeah, I really don't care about the mag shots. The AP Gauss rifle is better, in my opinion, if only because it's 3 damage instances instead of just 1. So, yeah. But yeah, so we've got the Radical Double Heatsink Kit built in. Omni Ultralight Gyro built in. Light engine built in with an emergency coolant system and a 200 core. It's not the fastest 40-tonner, but it's fast enough. And it comes with the AR-20 Warfare Suite. Protects allies with a shield of 2, reduces enemy shield by 1. Protects the carrier with a shield of 1, enemy jamming reduced by 1. Increases sight and sensor distance by 16%, counter stealth ECM by 2, and can sensor lock. The problem, though, the downside, is like all of the good stuff was in this thing and we didn't get any of it. Yeah, so we did not sadly get the Void System. Wait. Hold on. Wait, whoa. Are you telling me Void System... So Void System used to be like a separate thing that you had to equip to another... What? Wait, what? So the Void System used to be like a 2-part thing. You would have to have like a null signature system and then a Void System to attach to it. But it appears to be its own thing now. Can I use it in conjunction with Cloak's... So we have the Stealth X. What happens if I try to put it on there? Stealth armor can't... Okay, so it is a standalone stealth system now. But the thing that confuses me is it only says minus 15% sensor signature when active. Visibility reduction, sure. So can you only have mimetic or sensor? It's like the minus 15%, like... Oh, okay. 80% sensor stealth signature reduction. %, stealth visibility reduction. So does that mean it's 80% both sensors and visuals? With minus 70% reduced visibility and minus 15% sensor signature? That's like really strong. Also, 10% weapon heat plus 10 per turn. Stealth X is 6% and 6 heat per turn. This is amazing. I'm so just blown away. But yeah, it literally was just running the void system. There was no other type of stealth on it other than just the void system. I mean, we could literally just rebuild it exactly the way it was. AR-20 Warfare Suite with the void system, and then... Man, it has so many hard points too. This thing has 17 hard points. 17. Cockpit risk. Sensors risk. Fire control risk. So even if we pull the Mark II fire control system off of it, we still have breaching shot and evasion ignore. Like, I'm just gonna repair it for now. I am absolutely running this thing. 100%. Not even a moment of hesitation. I'm repairing that thing. I have so many fun toys. God, which... I think it's the Urbies on the chopping block. Like, the Urban Knight... It's... Like, it has some cool built-in stuff, like the cockpit hot seat and the Vibra sword and combat shield. And the ECM, like the sensor sentinel is nice. But like, without massively reducing the engine core, this thing is literally never going to be any more than this. And honestly, that defensive gyro should go on someone else. Because, like, if we are dropping this Urbi... it is not... It is not, like, the most important thing we're going to be dropping at all. Okay. Cloak is so good. I am very happy with Cloak. Anyway. We have a lot of stuff that we have access to now that we can do fun stuff with. It's gonna be a blast. But we'll start that next time. For now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.